one. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
It's going good. How about you, man? What's new
It,
with you?
pretty good.
I need,
It's, you know,
I need to start my prophylactic right now. Halls.
oh, Lord. I was not sure where that was going. Um, wow. Sorry. That threw me off guard. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, no, things are good. Things are good. Just, doing stuff and working on some things. How's that music video coming along?
Well, funny story. I tried to set up my green screen previously, and my old one, it kept on falling,
Oh,
kept on
sweet
falling
Lord.
down. Like I had one of the kinds that are, I don't know a better way to put it. It's like the kind that you put the things that you undo to put in your car like dashboard to keep the heat out. They're shiny on one side,
Yes.
and then you like twist them back together into a circle. And
Yes.
so I have a green screen like that where you undo it like that, and then I bought a stand for it that has like some clips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kept on falling apart, falling down.
Oh,
So that's why I had to buy the new green screen, which is behind me right now that you can't see. That's nice. It's got hydraulics with it.
not hydraulics.
Hydraulics. Hydraulics, girl. Hydraulics. And it like you pull it up and it stays there. It gets up to 6 feet tall. It's
Oh
super
my
nice.
gosh. That
Yeah.
is
Like
nice.
it was only $130 at Amazon. So I
Good
was like,
Lord.
okay, yeah, not sponsored, y'all. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored
Not
y-
sponsored. But
yet.
my God, that Jeff Bezos money.
Bezos, give us money. Give us back our money that we
So
gave
there
you.
you go. So now that I've got that, I'm going to record. Like here, excuse how gross my room is, and I'll show you what it looks like. Where are you? Give me a second. Here we go. Apply visual effects, and then remove. See, it's big.
That is big.
Yeah. Thanks for noticing.
Nice.
There we go.
Thanks for noticing.
And now I'm at a little cafe.
I love when we have these dates. It's nice. These little friend
Yeah.
dates.
Little friend dates. Little friend dates. So what else is new with you? You mentioned at the end of the last podcast you're hosting a black market now in Miami. How did you get that?
Oh, it's just the people that run it. I'm familiar with them and they needed it. So they were talking about it last night when I went to the show. They're like, "Oh yeah, I think we're gonna we need somebody to help us like there's two parts to black market." So it's a unique concept that I think would be actually cool all over the country because it's almost like taking the whole like concerty like I guess you would call it like Burning Manish sort of vibe and just making it very local, like a local sort of event. So,
Okay.
um, you have you take a big space, you separate it into multiple areas. So there's like a concert section, there's a performance section, and then there's a vendor section. And the concert section is the part that they need like a host for the concert section. So I'm gonna be helping to do that. So yeah,
Does it focus
it's
on
actually cool.
minority owned and operated things, or is it just everybody?
It's everybody.
Okay.
I mean, they do different themes, right? So when during the Pride Month, right? So like all of the vendors were like queer vendors, like things like that. So they do those when that's like when they have like the focus, but normally it's mostly
Is this the
what's the
thing that
fiction?
Shelley used to host?
Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
because you mentioned the story of the time that it was the Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is that section. So yeah, it's cool. It's exciting because I mean, I'm a fan of the people anyway. Because I mean, technically, if I had to be like realistic, these are like my friends that run it, right?
Yeah.
But as you all know, friends running things doesn't mean you're gonna work for them either. Um, but yeah, so it's actually been really cool. I'm excited.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's exciting for you.
Thanks.
Well, it
Thank
is. Look at you
you.
doing things. You're
Yeah,
doing more
I
than
know,
me.
doing things. It's what, I'm excited to do things.
Yeah, I mean, the pandemic is nearly over. You have 2 more going on down there, but that's fine.
I was about to say, isn't that over here, girl?
Girl, I now have known 3 families to come back from Disney World. All 3 of them have brought COVID back with them.
Yeah, my friend, she had some family that came down, I
Mm-hmm.
think from West Virginia,
Mountain Mama.
and Mountain Mama, and yeah, I don't think they picked it up here. Like one person got sick, but I think she had gotten sick before they came down because of the
Mm-hmm.
timeline, like the other
Mm-hmm.
person. But it was just so funny because it was like, oh boy, I was almost. I know this will sound terrible. I was happy that it appeared that she got sick somewhere else. I was like, oh, that's good.
Well, girl, you know the gestation's only like 2 days now.
No, I know. I know.
It's real fast. It's between 24 and 48 hours. So
Yeah,
it's
I
it's
know.
it's nothing now. This BA5 ain't no joke. And do you want to hear something else scary?
Sure.
Losing taste is back on the menu for symptoms.
Oh, well, when my husband got it, he lost his, so that was one of his symptoms.
Girl, speaking about losing taste, did you know that we have Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com/Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim. Maim.
Just yes.
Did you know that we have another podcast?
Do we?
It's called Baking Sugar. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts. It's a Designing Women podcast. Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that we have merchandise?
Yes.
If you go to mimsandmaim.com, you can sound a little more thrilled about it.
Oh, let's do it again. Do it again. One more time. One more time. One more time.
Hey, Maim,
Yes.
did you know that we have another podcast?
Oh my gosh. What?
It's
What?
called Baking Sugar. It's a Designing Women podcast. Hey, Maim, we also have merchandise. It's at mimsandmaim.com.
Gasp. Yes. Oh, yeah, I'll do what the lady did on the episode.
This is season 2, episode 6, Reflections of the Mind. I just couldn't even with that intro anymore. If you're going to gasp, please do it into the microphone. There we go. So, girl, we're at the mansion. We're at a mansion. And we're going across the pictures. We're going across the pictures, girl. Some pictures. And there's a very young Angela Lansbury in the pictures.
Very young.
Very young.
Very young.
And there's a creepy music box playing. Oh, I wish I were Linda Cotton out there. Could you imagine if it was Dixie?
Could you imagine if it had been Dixie and she had had the reaction she had after the canary? Running down the hallway.
So she wakes up and she's visibly upset. She's so visibly upset. She gets up and she starts hearing noises. It's just like Jean Grey, she starts calling for Scott. Scott! Scott! Scott!
Poor Wolverine.
So she leaves her bedroom and she looks and there's a light on in a bedroom with no door handle. In a bedroom with no door handle with creepy noises. She runs downstairs in the longest run ever. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh.
I mean, let's just pause for a moment just so we can be very, very clear. I eat this shit up.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
I wish desperately I wanted to go. It didn't do it. I was like, I need to find out if she got a guest supporting actress nomination for the Emmy.
No, she did not.
She was gunning for.
So she runs downstairs and she calls the police on her very nice phone. She grabs this. She's like, and hurry over quickly. And she hangs up and she grabs her scissors by some not really sewing she was doing. And she goes into the closet that's nearby and she can't close the door because there's an umbrella in the way. But rather than kick it over, she just holds the door closed. The door opens and it's Francesca, and she comes at this man with the scissors. Oh, it's Scott.
Oh man, I love it so much.
So now it's the next day, girl. It's the next day.
I love it so much.
And a taxi pulls up. And we find out we're in Ohio.
Yes, which is weird.
Yeah, it's the first time we really know where we are. Except for the Black episode when we were in New Orleans.
Yes. Most of the time, they're just indiscriminate American city.
JB's here.
Oh, hey, girl, hey, what are you doing here?
Well, she's got her light luggage with her.
Oh, so it's just like a day trip kind of thing.
And she's carrying her luggage, and she goes to the psych ward.
Oh no!
Scott is in there smoking in the lounge with a pipe, which you used to be able to do in
you used to be able to do that, right? Oh boy!
We find out that we're now in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati
in Cincinnati.
Okay, Lonnie Anderson. Mm-hmm.
God is my witness. I thought turkeys could fly. Well, Sheriff Bodine shows up.
Well, howdy, Sheriff.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Oh, wait, we're in Ohio.
Well, he is wearing the hat. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, because he's acting like he's a Southern sheriff.
And he's like, is everything okay? And is everything okay with your hand? And Scott's like, yeah, it's fine. Nothing's wrong. Everything's okay. We worked it all out. Bodine leaves, and we find out Francesca is falling the fuck apart. She's doing things she doesn't remember. Like, she hears things. She sees things. It's just all gaslighting for CBS.
Yes. It's technically that's what CBS's management style is like.
And we found out that Scott's brake lines were cut, and he found a dirty dress and a hacksaw in Francesca's dresser closet.
Dirty dress and a hacksaw sounds like a good time to me.
Doesn't it though? So JB goes to the room to see Francesca, and Cheryl, the daughter, is there. Now, Cheryl's perm is that perm of Linda Cardellini's from Legally Blonde, where she talks about the activator versus deactivator. This perm is the biggest, driest perm that only your neighborhood VO5 treatment could give. Maybe
so
Ogilvy.
Dry.
It is so dry.
Like, it's so dry.
It is.
It's not moving.
It is not moving. It has got so much mousse in it. Mousse and Aquanet. I mean, my God, it is crispy.
I felt like when I saw her initially, her profile, I felt like she was the inspiration for that one lady in the Dilbert comics that has her hair like that.
I
Like it's
fe-
almost shaped like a triangle.
I feel like Brooklyn from Drag Race took this for his current mullet.
Girl, that mullet.
I'm okay with the mullet. Like I'm okay with some mullet. I shouldn't.
I'm fine with mullets. I just feel like I think it's because whatever product he's using, it looks so oily. And it's like that's the piece for me that's kind of like I see like I mean obviously mullets are like it's back, right? That's a
Yeah.
thing. But there's just something about whatever product he puts in it just makes it look kind of like
It
greasy
looks like Jerry Curl. It looks like white people Jerry Curl.
and with blonde hair.
Uh-huh. So it looks like a dirty Jerry Curl.
Mm. Ooh, that would be a good drag name.
Dirty Jerry Curl.
Dirty Jerry Curl.
Dirty Jerry Curl.
Dirty
Well,
Jerry Curl.
Dr. Victor Marsh shows up and he's a gay. At least I assume he's a gay in this role. And he is hamming it up. He is talking
All of them are.
He is talking to Jess about like her books and getting it all wrong, and he's just scenery eating it, eating it, eating it, eating it, eating it, eating it, eating it. So we're now on the right. He releases Fran to go home because he's like she shouldn't even be here. So on the ride home, we find out that Cheryl used to be a druggie. I used to be a druggie. I was a groupie and I did some stupid things and Dr. Marsh really helped me out of it. Oh no! There's a transient on the road and Scott nearly hits him.
Why you gotta call a transient?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean, technically, it's true. That is technically what they are.
But we found out that he used to do drag racing. Start your engines. May the best drag queen win.
Oh man, this episode. Could you imagine showing this now to like a teenager? And they'd be like, "Wait, what? I thought he was straight."
So we're back at the mansion. And we meet the gardener. He's just sort of staring at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that gardener.
So
he's so creepy.
Yeah, he really is. So we're up in the bedroom, and Fran and JB are having a talk, and we find out that Scott is much younger than Fran, and that she actually has her old husband Ross died in a car accident. And like she met Scott and Scott came along at the right time and they fell in love, etc., etc., etc. JB starts playing the music box because it was the engagement gift that JB helped pick out for Ross to give to Fran, and Fran freaks the hell out.
She slams that thing shut.
Yup. So JB leaves Fran to rest. And Scott and JB walk over to the sealed bedroom, and we find out this was sealed at the moment, like because Fran could not go in there, Fran could not see it, Fran could not do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into the JB is showing her bed, or Scott shows the bedroom, and then Florida, the housekeeper, shows up, and
I got so excited. Just seeing her in the little preview at the beginning, I was like, "Yeah!"
Girl, do you watch the previews?
I still do. I still like because I love their supercuts. I really do. I love how
I always skip them.
deceptive they are.
I always skip them.
I love how deceptive they are personally. That's why I like it.
Okay, I always skip them because I don't want to know anything. I want to live in the moment. For moments like this, some people wait a lifetime for that one little kiss.
Miss Clarkson, it's time for your meds.
Patricia, Kelly, which one am I today?
Well, you're singing Kelly Clarkson's song.
Oh!
So I thought for sure you knew that one.
I didn't. I mean, of course I did. Did I?
Did you?
I don't know. Um. Anyway, Florida, the housekeeper, who I believe her real name is Margaret in this. I don't know. Florida.
Margaret.
I'm gonna call her Florida. Is that okay with you?
I know who you talking about, so
I think
obviously,
the whole
yeah.
world knows what I'm talking about.
He'd be like, Margaret, who Margaret? Who's Margaret? That's
Oh god,
Florida. That's Florida Evans. We all know who that is.
god. So we
Why is she
find
still a servant? Still
because
a
sometimes
servant. Good times ain't been on in a long time. And all of
good
the family ain't been
times.
on a long right. Both between good times and all in the family, and she's still a servant. Lord Jesus.
So she had the night off last night. At least she's with a much richer person now.
Yes,
Um,
it's true.
she
Very
had the
true.
night off last night, and she mentions that Fran's diamond bracelet was in the disposal. She didn't even know she put it there, and she's like, Fran is losing her mind. And I just want to let you know right
Hmm.
now, throughout all of this, did it not seem like Florida could have killed her?
I felt like they were setting up for that,
Yeah, like,
personally. Like maybe like they're doing it as like a bait and switch, but like I
yeah,
definitely felt like
yeah.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So we're
So
in the office. Scott goes down to the office because the secretary's there. And we meet Brooke of the second perm.
mhm, mhm.
She wants to know how much longer she has to wait for Scott.
Brooke. I mean, Scott's still
They
married.
kiss.
Oh,
J'accuse.
you're cute.
So now we're in the living room, and Victor just shows up, and he's like, he and Cheryl have a quick little talk, and Cheryl's like, no,
Mhm.
I won't talk about this now. It really is just sort of like, I kind of like you. Do you kind of like me? Check yes or no on this piece of paper.
Right.
And
And
she's
he
like, no, no,
and,
no.
and he's just like, I need I need time. I
Yeah.
need time.
So Scott shows up, and so does JB and everybody, and they're downstairs now. And Scott makes a drink for the road. And girl, if he just doesn't pour nearly an entire bottle of gin with no mixers into a glass of water to make a really good martini, girl, no
I mean,
vermouth, no nothing, just gin and ice.
that's a drink for the road, honey.
In the 60s, not the 80s.
I didn't say what road it was a drink for. I just said that's a drink for the road.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man?
six. Six. The answer is six.
I don't know if I've walked down 6 roads yet.
Girl, I know you. You've been walking around a lot more than six, except they
Those
call
are
them streets.
corners. Those aren't roads.
They call them streets. Those ain't roads, girl. You're so stupid.
I know. He says it's never too early for a good martini. That didn't
That's
look
right.
like a good martini. I
That's
could be
absolutely
wrong,
right.
but like I could use a good martini right now.
I thought you were drinking Gibson's right now.
I'm drinking every girl. I drink a lot.
No, I just thought that you were on like a Gibson kick
I
right
am at
now.
home. Yes, at home I am.
Yeah.
When I like yesterday, I went out. We walked downtown Cary, which is like 3 miles from my house. So we
Okay.
walked there and back again, just like Frodo Baggins. Anyway, we
Hmm.
went there and we decided to have. We started with a margarita because it was a little warm out. So start with a margarita.
Okay.
And then what to have as my second drink? Oh, a dark and stormy, the story of your life. Um, and then for my third drink, have you ever had an aviation cocktail?
No.
So it is gin. It's a very simple cocktail. It is
Okay.
gin, lemon juice, and creme de violet. It is very floral and slightly sour. It tastes like a violet candy, kind of.
Okay.
They are delicious. and they are the most beautiful purple color. Like they look like the sky, which is why they're called an aviation cocktail, but like a purple sky. And that you take a cherry and put on uh, little what are they called?
That sounds
Toothpick, and put it on top of the martini glass. Yeah, they're
that
delicious.
sounds really good.
Yeah, they are so good. Next time you go to a bougie bar, ask if they have creme de vin and see if you can have if they can make you an aviation.
Oh,
Because it's
I'll
you can make them yourself.
yeah.
It's nicer just to go someplace and have them make it for you.
No, you're right. I mean, like, I'll go to like a nice bougie place and be like,
Yeah,
I'd like an aviation. What's it? Just an aviator?
aviation cocktail.
An aviation cocktail. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
they'll like, yes sir, right away. And then they'll pour it out and it'll be delicious.
That sounds lovely.
It does, doesn't it?
Do stuff for me.
Yeah. So that then we walked home. So walked off all that
Okay.
news is. Anyway, Scott drives off. And in the house, Fran suggests that they play cribbage, which is one of my favorite card games. If you've never played cribbage, I love cribbage.
I've played very few card games in my life.
So cribbage is an old British card game, which is it's actually got a little board with it, and
Okay.
whenever you play, certain things worth a certain number of points, and you take these two little pegs, you go across. It's meant to resemble a horse race.
Oh, all right.
It's very weird and very fun. I found it years ago on like a Game Boy game, and like one of those games with all the bunch of games on it, and I just played it a lot, and I was like, I love this. It's fun. And throughout time,
Oh.
I've always downloaded cribbage on my phone to play it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's random.
okay.
But there's a phone call.
Who's on the phone?
It's Ross, her dead husband.
Oh my gosh.
Fran
Why
just
is he not?
falls the fuck out. Just like death drops onto the floor in a way only a white woman can.
It was the perfect white woman fall. I aspire to that level of life that I can fall like that. Oh, I bet she, I bet not a hair was out of place
Not a
afterwards.
hair. Not at well, it's because she did it so slowly and they sped it up in post. But not by much because it was still a real slow fall anyway. I mean, when she falls down, she still sort of catches herself. So it's,
It's
um,
like I love. I mean, there's some of the things that are this show's hallmarks, right? Like things like that.
uh-huh.
Also, the terrible substitution of the stunt doubles for Angela Lansbury and those
Yep.
wigs that they have to put them in.
Yep. And then the third thing that's funny, we're now on the road with Scott, and there's a car wreck, girl.
No.
He goes over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house in his little
Grandma
red
dead
sports
because that's where
car.
he went. Is his grandma dead too? Because that's where he went, Andy.
Hold on a second. I'm going to try to get into this room. You keep on chatting.
Hi. Hello, Irene. This is your auntie, sweetheart. I'm so happy that you decided to come join me and your daddy on our podcast. Everybody should have a doggy or a kitty cat or a gerbil or just something furry to rub. So if you have allergies, I could recommend some good prescriptions for you because I have animals and allergies.
Okay, I'm back. What were you talking about?
Okay. It was awkward. We got awkward. I was
Okay.
talking about the joy of animal husbandry and things like that.
Anyway.
I don't know why you leave me
Bodine
alone
shows
sometimes.
up. Bodine shows up,
Hello, Bodine.
and he's like, "Yo, Scott's dead,"
Whoa.
and like real dead, like real dead. like
real dead, like
dead.
Ross or Russ. What's his name? Russ.
Ross. And he's like, you need to send a doctor down here. He's real dead and charred and gross. You need to.
And I can't ID him, and I don't really want any of you to ID him
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. So send somebody down here who sort of has a dental record or something. So they send this family psych. Like, what is Victor gonna need? He's the family doctor, be
I mean,
psychiatrist.
he is a doctor
Right,
technically,
but he
so
doesn't have dental records or bone records or anything like that.
he's got his intuition.
What's he gonna do? A mental study on a corpse?
Intuited. I don't know. What do people do when they have intuitions?
I don't know.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not Jewel.
Oh,
That was a good song.
remember that song? And she tried to get it, like she had remixes of it and everything. It was a
Yeah,
departure from
the
her.
one she wrote for Gillette, like she wrote it for Gillette. Yeah, yeah.
She literally was, you know what? If I'm gonna be commercial, let's just do it all.
Yeah, because
And
you
then
know
she
what?
gets the number one, she gets the number one dance song out of it.
Yep. Because you know what? These hands are small, I know, but they're not yours. They are my own.
I should sing
These
some Jewel at
hands
the
are
next Mariah
small,
Carey.
I know, but they're not yours. They are my own.
I don't think I think people forget about her because nobody ever does Jewel songs at karaoke.
Nobody does Jewel
And
songs
she,
karaoke. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay.
And and the thing is, like, she was around for a while. It was not like she wasn't, it was not like she was like a one-hit wonder. She was around for quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to sing that
How sad.
Four Non
So
Blondes
Jess
song.
follows Bodine out. And JB's like, this is very odd. Did anybody tell you about the brake line that was cut? And Bodine's like, no. He's like, well, you should probably check it out a little bit more.
Oh,
So
check
now
it
we're
out.
back in the room where Fran was sleeping. And she's waking up. Oh, and the music box is open again. And the canary that in her room is dead. First of all, who the fuck keeps a canary in their room? Those sons of bitches are loud and obnoxious. Whatever. I don't know, but there was a canary in her room and it's dead. There's probably some sort of symbolism there too. So they
I
leave
guess
the room.
I thought the symbolism personally was that somebody there trying to tell her that she was gassy. That's what
Could be that too. Anyway, she leaves. She's like, my canary's dead. My canary's dead. Florida, go take it out of the room. So Florida takes it out of the room, but she's like, canary's alive, girl. What? And then just like, canary's alive, but Scott ain't. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. So it's
That
a little
was
bit later
sad.
on. It's a little bit later on. And everybody's downstairs. And Bodine shows up again. He's like, y'all, I got something important to tell you. Scott was on benzos.
What?
Like, that man had enough benzos in him to, like, kill a horse.
Oh, I mean,
So
well, he was having those cocktails.
Fran also uses benzos.
That's not surprising.
And like, they sent Florida out to go get the bottle, and Victor's like, do you know how many people use tranquilizers these days? No, Frank.
No,
No, Victor, how many is it? So
we know Mr. Cosby. Mr. Cosby uses all of them.
And
Sorry.
so there's a lot of money, but Scott owns nothing. Like, and he wouldn't get anything because it's all in Fran's name, right? Fran's benzo bottle is completely empty.
What?
And Victor just gave it to her this morning, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So
Yes.
Victor's like, you know what? You know what? And Fran's like, maybe I did it, maybe I don't remember. And Victor's like, you know what? No, no. She's not in mental state for this. You need to leave unless you've got a reason to take her in. I'm gonna take her upstairs and have her get some sleep.
More drugs. More
More
drugs.
drugs, more drugs. So Fran is out cold. Right now, this woman has taken a lot of benzos. A lot of benzos.
Mm-hmm.
So JB leaves Fran in a room, walks around. She hears some creaking, but she's like, it's just an old house. But she does look around a little bit, like outside, and then goes to her room. Well, Fran wakes up again. This poor woman sees a bloody Scott. No, wait, it's Ross. She's like, oh no, it's Ross. Husband of my life. You're here in blood. You're bloody everywhere.
I think just turned into the Swedish chef for a second.
God. So we're outside the next morning, and JB goes to Carl the gardener.
Oh, hi, Carl. Carl,
And she's like,
I think your allergies are getting to you. Do you want a
no,
lozenge?
I'm good, thanks. So JB starts
Okay, cool.
asking him about the little path up underneath the windows, if there were any footprints there. No, I just raked it up this morning. I didn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
What, do you have a ladder, dear? Oh, God, I just want to do work. Thank you. Here. So
Who are you, Miss Marple or something?
So she checks the windows. They're all sealed shut. See, I told you. What else do you want? And there's a dog, and it goes over to the begonias. Damn it, dog. What did you bury over there? The dog found a dead canary.
Oh my gosh, a third one? Your face. I did it. Literally just did it for that.
So the secretary's here.
Oh, your face just now was so perfect.
The secretary shows up. She goes inside. We'll get to her in a moment, though. JB's looking at the gin bottle. And she then talks to Florida about it. And it's like, I'm looking for the rest of this gin because it could be very dangerous. And Florida's like, yeah, it killed my uncle. Like, no, not the actual
Gin.
bottle, girl.
Gin killed your uncle.
But the bottle. I need the bottle. Ugh. So we're in Scott's office. And Brooke is looking through the drawers and she finds some letters. And they're love letters.
Oh, no.
And Bodine shows up and takes them from her. So we're in Fran's room again. That damn music box just won't shut the hell up.
It won't.
It really
Quite
likes
annoying.
whistling Dixie.
Jeez.
You know that was Abraham Lincoln's favorite song, right?
No.
No, it's true. It's a true.
I mean, wasn't that most of the country's favorite song?
Yeah,
at that
it
time?
was a very popular song.
Yeah.
It was.
Super popular. So we'll let them off easily this time.
So Fran's like, bring Victor here. I need Victor because I'm losing my goddamn mind.
It's like I'm losing my mind.
So everybody's downstairs, and Bodine turns to Francesca and is like, did you know that Brooke was having an affair with Scott?
What?
Oh, no. He would. No. Maybe I did it. Maybe I didn't do it. No. Victor's like, nope. We're stopping this again. And she's going to the hospital.
Oh, no.
So Victor leaves with Fran to the hospital, and JB's like, you know what? The answers may be in that sealed room upstairs. So they all go to the sealed room. Cheryl's like, it's like 10 years haven't really passed in here. It's so gross. There are no clues.
That's what happens when you seal a room up for 10 years. None at all?
None at all. Nothing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So we're back downstairs.
Wrong for a change.
Yeah. We're back downstairs. Florida's pouring some tea, and she's like, yo, I'm peacing out. My contract's over, and I'm going to go to my sister's. You won't see me again for the rest of this episode. And everybody's like, bye. Thank you, Florida, for all your time and effort.
Bye, girl. Bye. Tell JJ if we say.
So I'm going to go see my mom. She still feels responsible for Ross's death because, she made him late and he had to rush. And as he was rushing, he died. Oh my, just like Scott. Wow, what a coinky-dink.
Wow, that is quite a coincidence, actually.
Coinky-dink. Coinky-dink. I'm leaving. Bye.
That timing was perfect.
Irene, hush.
That was perfect timing.
JB goes to Fran's bedroom, and she's looking around, and she goes in the bathroom. She's like, why is there a bathroom attached to this room, but not the master? So she goes over to it, and she starts feeling around, and she feels a little draft beside the mirror, and she lights a match, and the match goes out, so there's definitely air coming through. So she reaches through and is able to pull the mirror open to a secret passage, girl.
Plot twist. Face cracked.
It goes into the old sealed bedroom, and in there, girl, she sees that a vase has been moved.
Not a moving vase.
And she goes and opens up the painting. She finds a secret door behind the painting, and she sees an album. This is the most ludicrous part of this. Why is this album here? Of Carson Todd, who is the Garner Carl. There's also a recording of Ross. Why is Carson Todd's greatest hits in there, girl? What are they doing in there? That is the one thing I don't understand.
I think so. What my initial thought with that part was,
we get to this after this. Let's get to the plot, because
it does go into a direction.
So now we're a little later, and there's a storm.
Oh, hi, Stormy.
Cheryl's here.
Hello,
the phone is out. It was either the storm or cut wires.
Oh.
So we're at the hospital for a quick second. Fran is trying to call the house during the storm. She can't get them, and she's losing her goddamn mind again. She is freaking flipping the fuck out.
We should literally have Liza Minnelli's "Losing My Mind" as the theme for this song or this show. We should recut the music video for "Losing My Mind" and intersperse this episode in with it.
She says, Victor, I need you to go there now.
Meow.
So we're at the house.
My best friend just turned into a Banshee girl.
And the dog has Scott's bloody cap.
Oh,
no. They go upstairs into the bedroom, and all this time Cheryl's like, we should leave. We should get out of here. This is creepy. Do you smell that? It smells... Yes, dear. It smells like pipe tobacco. Oh, look, it's Scott's pipe, and it's still warm. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And JB's like, yes, I think I know what happened. Follow me into this secret passage. And JB plays the tape. We cut to downstairs. Victor shows up, and he's taken away. Well, suddenly, back upstairs, I don't know what is going on. What's happening? Oh no! I tried to kill him, and oh God, what's happening? And Carl / Carson shows up, and
I mean, he doesn't just show up, honey. He busts up
He
in.
busts up in there with like a hacksaw or something. I don't
Something like
know.
that.
And JB's like, so what Carl or Carson, whatever your name is, I don't know if I like you better without the beard or with some sort of bullshit. And we find out that Carl was in the room last night with Fran and scared the bejesus out of her. And Cheryl, I killed my stepdaddy. JB cuts the lights and Bodine breaks through the windows. Later on, Bodine is soaked. We have a quick wrap up.
Very quick, considering everything that just happened.
Yep, we find out it was the deputy who took Victor away. Cheryl spilled her own drink to get Sherry, and Fran didn't pass out because of the stress. She passed out because of the benzos.
Mm-hmm. Blame it on
And
the benzos.
blame it on the
Blame it on the
benzos.
benzos.
And the daughter had a trust, so she had to kill the dad or kill Scott and get her mother declared incompetent to get at the money so she could have, fun with her life. And Bodine starts sneezing, and Victor gives some very bad doctorly advice. Don't you know that most colds are a psychiatric thing? Do 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 do.
Every time you do that, I wonder if there are people who have never listened to the other podcasts that understand how that ties the two podcasts together.
Oh, probably not. What were we talking about before that we wanted to come back to?
Oh, why that album was there.
Yeah, why is the album there, girl? Before I ask you if you like this episode, why was that album there?
I think it has something to do with probably blackmail, right? Because of his past, maybe it was symbolic of his past or something like that.
But why is it there? That didn't answer anything. Why is it there?
Maybe the husband had it there in safekeeping for some reason.
Girl, that was the place that they were keeping their stuff.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I was wondering that too when I was watching it.
Cheryl, he's the dude who took Cheryl down the path of badness, right? So
right.
Maybe Cheryl kept it there because she really liked the songs, but that makes no sense. She doesn't live there.
Girl, a lot of this don't make no sense. Why are you acting like everything else makes sense except for that?
Did you enjoy this episode?
Of course I did.
How much scenery did you eat, girl?
I mean, girl, they were eating this scenery like Golden Corral, girl. Yes.
Girl, Golden Corral's coming up with two different concepts of restaurants. One of them's going to be a fast casual one, where you go in, you order like a Boston Market.
Oh.
Apparently, they have famous dishes.
What?
Apparently, the roast beef is considered famous, girl.
Shut up. What are you talking about right now? You're talking crazy talk.
I know, but that's I only know what I was told.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks of Golden Corral man, that nacho bar is the greatest thing that's ever happened to dining. Nobody says that.
Oh, girl, but on a plus note, K&W's coming back from the grave.
Is that a plus note?
Those chicken livers were good.
They're.
You don't like chicken livers, though, do you?
I'm not a big chicken liver person.
Does your mama like chicken livers?
Oh yes, honey. You could take Mama. You go take her. She would love some time with you. She would love to get some chicken livers. She would love it. She would love that time.
I have a question for you. Does that KFC near where your mama live or where your mama used to live? Does it still have chicken livers? Huh?
I think it still does the fried livers.
Yeah, some
do, some don't. I think it still does. So I'll ask her.
Yeah, please do, because it's hard to find a KFC that still does livers.
Or Mama, if you're listening to this particular episode of the podcast,
and you made it this far without falling asleep,
send Miss Mims a message. Let her know about that. Otherwise, I'll ask you privately.
Well, girl, why don't you tell everybody what you up to, where you doing, etc.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your favorite relation, Auntie Maim. You can
Hey.
find me on the interwebs at Auntie_Maim on the Instagram. That's Maim. You can find me on the Twitter at Maim Ministry. If you would like to find me in real life, I do perform around the South Florida area. So I do a weekly karaoke show called Amazing Colossal Karaoke, where I do cabaret numbers. That's every Thursday night at Kill Your Idol on Miami Beach. I perform in Midtown Miami at the Villain Theater, Improvised Comedy Theater. You can find out more about them at villaintheater.com. And I am hosting the Black Market Festival every 2 months in Fort Lauderdale, which you can find out more at theblackmarketmia.com. How about you, Mims?
Hey y'all, I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me on Twitter at Divine Miss Mims. You can find this podcaster on Twitter at YouSlayMePod. Hey Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have Patreon?
What?
You can find it at patreon.com. Mims and Maim. Hey Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have another podcast?
What?
It's called Baking Sugar. Dear listeners, it's a Design Win podcast. Find it wherever you get your other podcasts just by searching for Baking Sugar. Hey Maim.
This bitch is ready to go. Yes.
Did you know? I just got something to tell you after this podcast. I can't say it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have merchandise?
Yeah. What? What?
If you go to mimsandmaim.com, you can buy a nice little thing for yourself.
Okay.
Maim, do you have anything else to add?
Apparently not, because I want to hear this new thing.
Then why don't you say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.